Jeremie Malan, an architect, practicing for 36 years in Pretoria, Tshwane region. I studied University of Pretoria. I hope to think that I understand the environment of our region, and that's one of the important characteristics of the design. They wanted us to design a campus that would reflect a university type campus where they could feel comfortable and interact and mingle with each other with identity for them to identify with, not only basically as artisans, but also as students striving for higher qualities in life. This specific brick has a bluish sort of greyish tint in it as well, because we have to choose our materials and colours as a whole. So they've got to work together. And our choice of concrete, which is a bluish greyish colour, and the colour of the steel, which is also a dark grey colour with aluminium as well, the hues of those colours are picked up in this brick. So it's not a very red brick and it's not a light colour, but it is a specific brick. And that's one of the advantages of the Corobrik range, is that we can look at various types of colour ranges and quality ranges. This is a travertine, which is a very nice texture to it. But there are also the satin bricks, which you can use. But in this case, the travertine with a slightly rustic feel was the choice. The bonding is in a face brick or brick is very important. That gives it the structural stability, and that's why you have the standard stretcher bond is most probably the best bond. Having said that, we also, the joint between the cement joints between the bricks is just as important, and getting the right color there is also important. So it took us a lot of time to choose the right bonding color and the depth of the joint. We wanted to use different bonds, and that's the advantage of the smaller type material, is that you can play around with that. And we wanted to do variances on those bonds. So we have a stretcher bond. With the rest of the buildings, we played with a bond where we project one of the bricks. So you get a bit of shade at an angle when the sun's shining on it, and it just brings out beautiful quality to the bricks. It's one of the more complicated bonds to build, but it has a beautiful, a very rustic type of pattern out of a brick that's just bricked out 110 millimeters, and it's not a flat element, it's a element with a three-dimensional quality. And we've moved the bricks so that they would be off at 45 degrees, off like that from the rail. So as soon as you do that, and you can do brick on edge as well, then you get a very interesting pattern developing with openings. So we use soldier courses as you enter the campus at the main entrance. We used brick on edge extensively, and the factory and Corobrik really helped us in that. It's not easy to provide them the amount that we wanted, but you just helped us tremendously with getting all the different types of bricks on the site. We've got very good cooperation with Corobrik. They've really helped us a lot. The representatives that work on the project are dedicated, and they are always helpful and provide us with all the information that we require. They assisted the contractors and the engineers. We've used a lot of their bricks in our buildings, and we've always had very good assistance and professional care from them. We're very happy, but also proud. But we're proud for our client as well, and for the students, because they now have a campus where they can really feel at home and be happy. And we see that when we walk around, we see their happiness, and that makes us happy. As a matter of fact, I expect the building to be around in 100 years because of that quality that the brick gives you. Everybody had understood the objectives and the goals, and they understood the architecture, and they understood where the architect wanted to go with the project, and they supported it. When that happens on a project, you know it will become a success. I could safely state there's no brick like a Corobrik.